I probably haven't felt this good since college. I'm starting to fit into my clothes a lot better than I used to. Hi, my name is Meredith Whitener. I'm 32 years old. I live in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm a financial planner and marketing consultant, and I have a 13-month-old daughter. I first came across this program because Joey actually helped train my mom for her first marathon. And once I had my daughter and I was trying to get back to feeling more like myself, I had a very hard end of my pregnancy and birth. It was very actually traumatic, so I really wanted to feel like me again, and my mom recommended I work with Joey to just start exercising and getting back to feeling more like myself. I was skeptical at first just because I wasn't sure that I could commit to something. I didn't know that I could commit to something every single day, especially with a small child. So it was really nice being able to say, well, I only want to work out 3 days a week. Here's what I have equipment-wise at home, and this is what I'm going to use. And willingness to be able to work with that made it seem super easy to just move forward and do this for myself. It was a little scary to commit, but I feel like I knew this was something I needed to do for me to progress forward. And I really got over that because I kept thinking about my future with my daughter as well. I've always been a healthy person, eaten healthy, exercised, but it was easy to get out of that routine. I had some postpartum depression, so I didn't really want to do anything. I really just wanted to sit at home with her, and I knew that I wasn't where I needed to be, especially in a mental state, so this really helped me move forward with that. So what I was struggling with when I first started with Joey was some postpartum anxiety and depression, not loving my body at all, definitely feeling not like myself. And as I started working with Joey, my mental health got a lot better. I'm doing something for myself. I'm taking that 30 minutes, 3 days a week to lift. I'm also doing the nutrition every day, but those are small steps that I'm taking for myself to get myself healthier. And now that I've started to see a great progress on the scale, I'm starting to fit into my clothes a lot better than I used to. And I'm feeling so much more like myself, which is great. I probably haven't felt this good since college. Granted, I did still work out and exercise post-college, but I haven't been in this great of shape since probably college, which is an amazing feeling, being in my 30s now and feeling like I did back then. My family actually just recently moved into a new house, and being able to lift boxes, run up and down the steps a million times, and do things that before I worked with Joey, I don't think I would have been able to do, especially moving big boxes full of books and just heavy items. It felt really great to be able to do that all on my own without asking for help. What surprised me most is just how much progress I've seen in such a more short amount of time, and how quickly Joey is to respond. I feel like the iThrive community is just amazing. If anybody has questions on something, you can always send it in the group chat. Women are going to respond, and it's a great feeling to know that you have that tool and all those people surrounding you. And especially Joey, he's been great to work around. I've gone on a couple of different vacations and just events. I'll send him the menu and say, hey, here's what I'm thinking. What are your thoughts? He always responds back to me, gives me what his feedback is, so that way I know that I'm still staying on track with my goals, which also feels great to know that I have a coach that's listening to me, letting me have that freedom too. Hey, you want to go out for a night? Absolutely, go enjoy yourself with your husband. I don't feel like it's, oh, you have to do this every single day or you're not going to reach your goals. There is that leeway, which to me makes it great. I went out to California for a week and drank wine. It was nice that he was willing to work with me on having that flexibility within my calories. Other areas of my life that have been affected has definitely just been, again, I mentioned mental health. For me, I was in a very different state of mind than I'd ever been in my life going through. So this has definitely made me, again, come back to who I am as a person. So it's definitely made me have a stronger bond with my daughter through this, and just with other people, being able to feel more like myself. I definitely have a very outgoing personality, but I wasn't in that state when I first started working with Joey. I was definitely more introverted, wanting to stay home. I feel more like myself. Again, I'm in my old clothes. It feels great to be out there more than what I was. For someone that's skeptical about signing up, I would say I understand and I know where you're coming from, but it doesn't hurt to make the commitment. And even if you only commit to lifting 1 or 2 days a week, something small, and then you can always pick up more later. I did 3 days a week. I figured I would, that's what I wanted to start with and try. And if it didn't work out, I knew I had the flexibility to adjust. So the program is so easy to follow, but I feel like it's such a great program. He's willing to work around what you have going on. So don't think, well, I have this vacation coming up, so I don't want to sign up. No, like, you can work through those things. For me, I found, again, I went on multiple vacations. I've done date nights with my husband, and I never felt like I couldn't do what I wanted. It was just making slight adjustments to my choices as far as what's on the menu. Maybe I get chicken versus pasta or something like that. Not saying you can't have the pasta, but just trying to figure out how you can work it into your life and just make those different choices. So I would say go for it, take the leap of faith. It's definitely worth it. I don't plan on stopping working with Joey anytime in the foreseeable future.